What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to not a vlog. It's the overview video of the RCA iPod. And the reason why I'm doing the overview is because I'm having trouble. So let's roll it in. Alright everybody, so I got this RCA laptop, not laptop, it's iPod MP3 player since I got for Christmas. Now don't get me wrong, this thing sound nice as heck. Now this iPod has been giving me trouble lately. This. Now I have another iPod, which is a off-brand. I don't know who ever made this iPod, but it bloody walk. It just walk as heck. You just put MP3 file on this, and it walk and plays the file just fine. This one is giving me an issue. Now, this iPod is not brick. One of the issue I'm having issue with is it's a little moody iPod, I would say, and I'm not quite sure what's it up. The weird thing is this. Excuse that again. I copy music from my laptop, which is my main computer that I do my everyday business. Now, right out of the box, it's been working fine until I've been since I got rid of a few garbage and added a few more music. That's when it's been doing good. So it's okay. The first issue was it wasn't playing or pausing the music, and halftime music was playing is like you're pushing the button to pause you music. Okay, that was the first issue. Okay, now the issue this time is when you go to all songs in the menu option, it say no list. There's music on it. It's like, okay. So it doesn't like to show, and half time I have to rely on it to remember the last place I played. Now I just recently added songs, RIP DVDs that have the newer music that you listen every day on the radio, and I added, and it doesn't show up too. And this one is a recent issue with this too, which lucky I have a 30 days so I can exchange it, but I'm hoping if I exchange it I don't have another issue with this iPod 2 or with the RCA brand. If this issue keep coming up, I gotta figure out what bloody brand is this iPod. This one is my mom. But here the thing is, I keep this iPod up to date with music. I do all that stuff because my mom, when it comes to music file, she's not very technology wise with file. So most time I add music and add file, and yeah. But like I said, this one does have no brand name or subbing or no brand name with this, so it's kinda a little bit odd. Now you probably can't see it because the camera's not on autofocus, so but I can give you a close-up or B-roll of this once I'm some point I'll be out and you will see it. So this iPod been working great since out of the box. Since I added MP3, doesn't give you no issue with that too. This one on the other hand is it's getting at this point airtame. Now it does come up most of my SoundCloud music, and it come up with ripped DVDs that I ripped from like my friend's house, which when I say ripped DVD, why am I saying DVD? CDs. Oh, I've been saying CD, oh my gosh. But anyway, it shows ripped CDs that I ripped from friend's house, but anytime it's here that I ripped with my main machine, it doesn't show up on the music list. And it doesn't show it, but it shows up SoundCloud music that I use to play my music. I love those artists, so which I buy music from it too. So it does show up SoundCloud music. It's a very glitchy iPod. I have time, so what I'm hoping is when I swap another iPod, I don't have to come across this issue again. If this issue keep coming up on me every time we swap iPod, if I get the same issue with the other iPod, I want to find this iPod really badly. Because this one, like I said, no name. Yeah. So I do like this. Now, surprisingly for sound, which I use in a Sony headphones, the studio one that you get from like Best Buy or Walmart, the famous Walmart. And surprisingly, this iPod sound pretty good. Pretty good. Sound very bassy too. Surprisingly, it sounds very bassy with these ragged old headphones too. Surprisingly, which I use those when I'm walking or what, so I don't bust up the nice one I just showed you. So the sound pretty good. It sound pretty good as this too. But I'm gonna say this one have a little more of a punch when it comes to the cheap headphone. Now, this off-brand iPod, it does sound pretty good. It sounds pretty bassy. But you gotta put on a good headphone to hear a pretty good bassy sound with this too. Don't give me. They do sound. Both of them sound pretty good. It's the sound level. It's just the sound. It's just how the sound level is with these iPod. So this has been the issue with this, I would say. If you don't want to mess around with a glitchy iPod, just avoid this brand if you don't want to come across this issue. The funny thing is, I have no virus on the Camille. I have 2 Camille in my room. I have a Dell Camille, which Dell is a demonstration machine. Then you got my Acer laptop, which is my daily machine. And both the machine are clean. And this one did have a charge too. I did charge it on the Dell, which the main difference between the Camille is the Dell is running Windows XP, and my main machine that's running Windows 7. If you can tell by the frame layout or the glossy look, if you're very familiar or if you're very techno with your Windows operating system. So like I said, I have no virus. I'm not quite sure if the operating system is affecting these iPod. Now the funny part about this this MP3 is when I first plug into the Dell. Now the Dell Camille was off, so it does come on automatically when you plug into a non-power USB, which that is another oddball with this too. I know this one, it's very small about it too. I do know this may not power up if there is no power to the USB. So I know this one doesn't come on, but this one does come on when you plug into a non-power USB port. So I'm not quite sure if it's that issue or what. So yeah, so my overview of this iPod been rough. It's been rough with this. It's one of those things that you buy a new Camille, you buy a new technology, and the funniest thing is, this is not an unknown brand. RCA is known to be a audio equipment. You got RCA radio, you got all these audio devices. It's not unknown. And it's funny how nowadays the newer stuff of these stuff tend to get a little bit weird, but unfortunately I have one of a defect iPod, unfortunately, and yeah, I hope the next one would be a smooth experience. I just hope I have a smooth experience with these iPod, with this MP3. I can tell you this. Can be a pain in the butt to search this up, so I know this one. So yeah, so I have like I said, bad news with this, or bad experience. But I hope the next video is going to be a good experience overall with this iPod. Like I said before, if you don't want a buggy iPod, force without the get-go, don't bother with RCA, go with a different brand. So, I love these I love these MP3 player that doesn't require no software just to load music. I don't mind a software to convert them to a different format or what, but when it come to movie music, that's the reason why this is not an Apple device. But you never know if I change. So, but for now, I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel, Google Plus me. Feel free to like this video if you like this, if you find this very helpful, or if you were looking at the iPod for a MP3, feel free to like this, comment if you want, put a comment down. Don't forget there's a link below the video, there's a contact, project, my photos, my Flickr page, if you want to buy my photos, or another thing is you can donate a little bit of technology stuff to the channel, or donate a little bit of money too if you want to go with the cash way or whatever the route can be. So yes, that's it for this bad review, or bad timing, or whatever. So I will catch you next time, people, and see you later.